Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Harmony One. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, I'm going to talk about all the key major resistance levels that I see on the charts and all the key support levels. But before we get into that, a quick word from our sponsor. Guys, if you are looking for crypto trading bots, then I have the perfect platform for you. The leading crypto bot trading platform since 2017 with over 500,000 trusted traders and more than 3.7 million bots started. Their trading volume is above $300 billion, and you can read all about the platform's reviews on their website over here. And they do have a lot of different trading bots. So they do have the dollar cost average bot, the sideways channel bot, the classic bot, the combo bot, and the scalper bot as well. You can simply connect your exchange and start trading with your trading bot. Automate your crypto trading with Bitsgap. Now jumping into the daily chart, guys. As you can see, we are very near our 1.618 target based on the Fibonacci retracement. So if you haven't seen the previous Harmony One updates that I did on the channel, you can see that we do have our swing low here and our swing high over here. So these are the contact points, or the points of contact of this Fib retracement, and this gives us the 1.618 target at 0.01366. Now this is our target because we already lost the first fib level here at 0.04745, and this was the swing low of the Fibonacci retracement. And as you all know, for those of you watching the channel for quite a while, you target the 1.618 after you lose the first fib level, whether it's to the upside or to the downside. In this case, to the downside, because we are in a downtrend, obviously. And what we're seeing right now is simply a relief rally because we've had such a strong and nasty move to the downside that you need some relief rally. You need to bounce off a key major resistance level, and from there you go back down. And potentially we can still meet our 1.618 target. And in fact, I do think that is going to happen because I'm expecting one last dump on Bitcoin before we reverse the trend fully. So that is just something that I'm expecting. And let's start zooming in a little bit more into this chart. So we have the 20 EMA, which is the yellow line on your screen, and the red line is the 55 EMA. So as you can see, what we have done right now is we broke above the 20 EMA, and for now we're holding it as support, which is quite bullish. So if we continue holding this as support, your next target is going to be the 55 EMA on the daily chart, currently sitting at the price of 0.03161. But the EMAs are constantly moving towards the price action candles, so keep that in mind. The EMAs may be different once you open up the charts. Now, one thing holding us below the 55 EMA is the 1.272 Fibonacci level, and we haven't, well, we actually have back tested this level as resistance over here, and you came back down, you printed a low, and now you're forming a V-shaped recovery. So this could potentially be the high that we're looking for. So 0.02690 is your top of this move before you start printing another leg down. So you either hold the 1.414 or you land on this support level that you bounced from before. And if I take out the trend line here and I give you that support level, so that is going to be a nice entry point. So at 0.01712 is a great entry point based on what we have seen, because this is a support level. We've bounced from there previously. So we need to look at this as a major key support level in the future. If we start losing the 20 EMA and we start losing the 1.414 Fibonacci level, that is something that we need to target. Now, you have a couple of support levels below you. Moving on to the next resistance level here above us is the first fib level at 0.04745. And we have back tested this level as resistance over here. So we have done it before. We don't necessarily need to do it again. But if we see a strong pump and a relief rally, or potentially we get some bullish news for Harmony One, this could be our target midterm. Okay, we could get there and we could start moving back down from there. Still possible. You can have these relief rallies as much as you want. However, if you don't break key major resistance levels, you're not really flipping into a bull trend, because as you can see, you do have a high over here and you have a lower high over here. Then you have a lower high over here. And if you come back up and bounce from the 55 EMA, let's say, you're still printing a lower high. Yes, this is a move of maybe 50-60%, but it's just a lower high and you're going to continue back down, or potentially you just bounce from the same level here at 0.01712, right? That is also possible, and you continue on from there, or you go all the way down to our technical target at 0.01322. So these are things you need to keep an eye on. And also a very important thing here is that this 1.618 target is the previous swing high that we printed in August of 2020. So we printed this high, then we started coming back down, and we went all the way down here. And once we broke through this in February of last year, we haven't had the back test of this level. And this is the back test that we are potentially looking for. So be on the lookout for that. Have this drawn out on your charts. And like I said, if you see yourself break through the 1.272, look for the 55 EMA to reject you on the daily chart. Now moving into the daily RSI, I do have two buy zones for you currently. So one buy zone is all the way down here, anywhere from the index of 24.5 all the way down to 21. That is a golden area you want to buy Harmony One at. And above that, actually, we have another buy zone. So anywhere from 36.5 all the way down to 33 on the index is a great buy zone, because every time, or almost every time you land into this zone, you have a move to the upside. And this has been the case multiple times over here. As you can see, we've had so many bounces from this area, and we've lost this as support over here. And we had the back test of resistance in May of this year, multiple times, 3 times. Then we broke through this once again, and we even broke through this major resistance level that we had. We had multiple touches from this trend line since January of this year. And this time we did have a little fake out. This is not us really breaking above it, because we didn't solidify above. We didn't hold this level as support and continue on from there. We're breaking down below this level, so I'm still expecting us to come back down into this golden buy zone. And if you see yourself down here, then just know that this is a zone that has the probability to bounce us back up into this resistance, where you can take some profits if you're looking for a swing trade, or if you're buying in for the long term, then you still want to buy off of support levels. Not a financial advice, of course, but this is what I would be doing. I'm just showing you the levels that I would be targeting. Now, I do want to switch over to the Binance website real quick. So moving over to the Binance website, I have set up a bit of a different Fibonacci retracement over here. So we have our swing low, which we created in July 3rd, 2022, and the swing high here, July 11th of 2022. Now this gives us the 1.618 target at 0.03237, and that is our target after we start breaking the first fib level. So we haven't really closed a candle above this level here at 0.02501. If we manage to do that, then you can say that yes, potentially we can target this level. But right now we broke below, and we're holding the 786, we're holding the 20 EMA on the daily chart. So I'm not looking at this target right now, but if you start breaking from above the first fib level, then that is your target. You can also take some profits at the 1.414, which is slightly below 3 cents, and the 1.272, which is slightly below, slightly above 0.028 cents. The golden ratio here, however, is a key resistance level that you want to hold. However, if you lose the golden ratio, I would be more certain that we are definitely going to backtest this swing low here, or at least the 0.236. Okay, and I'm going to give you the price for both of those levels. So the 1.414 at 0.01816, and the swing low here that we printed is at 0.01650. That is if we lose the golden ratio, but there is a chance that we bounce from here, because this is the strongest support level of all of the Fibonacci levels. So if you bounce from this level, great. You are potentially or almost guaranteed to backtest this area over here, because if you bounce from the golden ratio, that shows strength in the trend and that shows strength in the bulls. So yeah, that's regarding the support levels. You have a lot of support levels and a lot of resistance levels. The stochastic RSI is starting to recover to the downside. I would just wait until you get oversold here and you get below the index of 20. That would be a great entry point in my humble opinion. And the daily MACD here is getting a bit overextended to the upside. As you can see, we created the bullish cross back in June 19th. And since then, we have been in this nice little uptrend. Let's see what would happen if you bought in over there. So June 19th, yeah, June 19th was around the same price that we're sitting at right now. So that indicator wouldn't really have worked out for you. But if you bought in the dip that we saw July 2nd, which is when we almost got the bearish cross here on the MACD, as you can see, we had an EMA squeeze alongside the signal line. So this was a good place to put some money into Harmony One, because you can see that you almost got the downtrend confirmation, which happens after the downtrend already starts, because the MACD is a lagging indicator. You have to keep that in mind. So even if you see a bullish cross, that doesn't mean that you're going to see an uptrend on the price action. That simply means that based on what the MACD already saw off the price action, it has printed the bullish cross. But as you can see, you can sometimes have a divergence where you go down here on the price action, but you continue going up with the MACD. So that was a divergence there. But since then, we printed the low and we had a nice little move here of around about 64%. So yeah, that's just what I would be looking at. Wait for the stochastic to drop back down. Wait for the MACD to print the bearish cross just for an extra confirmation. I would look for that, of course. And if the RSI drops to the buy zones that I showed you on the trading view chart, then that would be perfect as well. So thank you all for watching. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. Feel free to join me on Patreon. I do drop in low cap gems in there and a lot of useful information. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and